Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Breath Livestream, where we start our day with coherence. I'm your host, Jeremy Tennell, systems designer and coherence coach. Take a moment to engage in feedback. Like, subscribe, and follow the live stream before we go further. Share your thoughts in a comment. That's always appreciated. Yesterday, we explored the concept of Nui Chuan, the endless escalation of effort without meaningful progress. Today, I want to explore something that is contributing to the collective feeling of Neichuan, the rise of artificial intelligence in our society. Not as a tool, not as a technology, but as a mirror. Because AI did not appear overnight. It is the culmination of 2 centuries of technological escalation and acceleration. From the Industrial Revolution to mass production, changing how we calculate and divide the world, turning into computing and the internet, which devolved into social media and big data. Machine learning arose from those innovations, and today, AI is on the rise. What we're witnessing is not simply a technological shift. We are witnessing the consequences of a civilization that has prioritized innovation faster than wisdom. And now humanity stands at a crossroads, a very clear and definitive one. Not just the collective crossroads of us as a whole, but people just like you and me, equipped with paradigms and mental models of a century past, living in a world designed around incredible interconnection. Our 20th century paradigms and mental models are not equipped to live in this world and feel it all around you. Is it designed that way? Or is it just the way it is? Either way, we have a question we must ask ourselves. Will we comply and become something transhuman to survive? Or will we evolve into our greater potential so we may remain human? The greatest threat posed by AI may not be artificial intelligence at all. It may be human unconsciousness. Because history has repeatedly shown us technology amplifies intention. And when immense power is concentrated inside institutions whose primary responsibility is profit and growth, human well-being often becomes secondary. The issue isn't the tool. The issue is the consciousness behind the tool. When I look at AI, I feel both wonder and concern. Wonder because human beings have created something really quite extraordinary. The entire wealth of human knowledge can be accessed and brought to bear on a single line of inquiry in an instant. That is extremely powerful. Concern because we have seen this story before. We were promised that social media would connect humanity. Instead, it's been monetized to collect attention. We were promised that digital technology would create greater freedom. Yet, many people now find themselves more distracted, more polarized, and disconnected than ever before. The lesson isn't that technology is bad. The lesson is that technology reflects the values of the systems that create it. And if those values remain unconscious, the consequences scale alongside the technology. AI represents a profound increase in human capability. But capability is not the same thing as wisdom. Humanity has become remarkably skilled at asking, can we? Yet far less skilled at asking, should we? And perhaps most importantly, for whom are we? The future will not be determined by artificial intelligence alone. It will be determined by human intention and consciousness. The values we embed, the incentives we create, the stories we tell about the progress and its meaningfulness. Because every technology carries the imprint of the consciousness that created it. For generations, human beings have been conditioned to think of progress as accumulation, mass production, consumption, deeper efficiency, faster growth. But living systems teach us something different. By studying and observing zoetics, we see that healthy living systems do not endlessly expand. They mature. They become more balanced, more adaptive, relational, more aware of the consequences. Perhaps the challenge before us is not technological evolution. Perhaps it is conscious evolution. The expansion of our capacity for wisdom, discernment, and responsibility. From a systems perspective, AI is neither good nor bad. It is simply an amplifier of values and incentives, of power structures and culture. And every amplifier raises the same question. What exactly are we amplifying? If we amplify extraction, we get more extraction. If we amplify fear, we get more fear. If we amplify division, you guessed it, we get more division. But if we were to amplify compassion, stewardship, human flourishing, something entirely different becomes possible. Can you imagine that world? And that's not up to technological and AI companies to do so. That's up to us. Many people are asking whether AI will replace jobs. I think a deeper question exists. Will we allow ourselves to become replaceable? Will we surrender our curiosity, our creativity, relationships, our capacity for meaning? Or will we cultivate the unique human qualities that no machine can replicate? Presence, love, wisdom, discernment, purpose, relationship, community. These are not obsolete skills. In fact, they may be the most important skills of this coming century. Today, pause and reflect. Consider this question. What part of myself needs to evolve to meet the future consciously? Not with fear or blind optimism, but with awareness. Because the future is not simply happening to us. We are participating in its creation. Remember, I am the system, and the system is me. And the invitation before humanity may be the same invitation that has always existed. Expand your awareness. Deepen your humanity. Remember your responsibility to one another, to nature, and to something greater than ourselves. Can we become wise enough to wield the power that we have created? Take some time today to write in your journals. Explore these questions. How has technology shaped the way I think, feel, and relate to others? What human qualities do I most want to strengthen in this age of AI? Where am I being invited to evolve rather than simply comply? All right, let's get into our breath work. Let's find a comfortable seat. Let's shift our hips and roll our shoulders. And let's do 2 long breaths in through our nose, out through your mouth, all your air. Again, in for about 6 seconds. Out your mouth for about 6. Create a pattern there. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In. Be intentional with your breath. Bring your awareness to it. Where does it begin? Exhale. Where does it end? Bring awareness to the space in between breaths. Placing my hand over my heart to target that intelligent part of my body. 50,000 neurons sit at the top of the heart in what's called the little brain. Let's engage those this morning with intention. What intention do we have for ourselves, for humanity? I intend to grow peace. I intend to grow wisdom. I intend to expand my own intelligence. I intend to lean into my own creativity. I intend to use my ability to connect. These are all things we've begun to lean into machine intelligence for. Let us not forget, we are the source of these things. Keep maintaining your breath. Expand your intention as they come to you. Go on your own for a few minutes. Stay with it. Stay with your breath and your intention. Stay in this moment. Be here. Expand it. This is where benefits come in. Let's breathe in through our nose, big breath. Exhale through your mouth. Come back into this space. As we practice breath, as we practice gratitude, as we practice intention, we're not just creating coherence. We're not just creating resilience. We're also taking a moment from the incredibly distractive lives that we live. Distractions foisted upon us, distractions that we engage with ourselves. And we're working to regain our ability to bring to bear our attention on something that doesn't just last a few seconds or a few moments. We're living in a moment in time in which the invitation for consciousness, for expansion, it's no longer a friendly invitation to go and join a meditative retreat. We're living in a time where it's do or die. This is the moment. This is it. Artificial intelligence may shape the future, but human consciousness will determine whether that future serves life or merely accelerates away from it. Take a breath. I'll see you tomorrow.